Welcome back to more Myriad Caves with Brian. Last time we went exploring, hoping to find new areas. I did not, but instead I managed to find the green wool, which we placed on the monument, so that was pretty cool. And for today, I think I want to go back into area number 2, what is it even called? Something Spire. I don't know why I always forget the name of it. I forget the name of a lot of these areas. But we're going to head back into that area. It had a Magenta wool dungeon that we'd just taken a peek into a number of episodes ago. And at this point, I think I'm ready to try to backtrack. I've tried a bunch of times to get farther into the map and find new areas without success. So let's return to Lumenspire Cavern, is the name of it, and check out this dungeon and see. I'm really curious to know. I never found any emeralds in this area. And I'm curious to know if some of the emeralds might be found in the dungeon, because apparently there were 4 emeralds in this area, and I never found any of them, and I thought I'd explored reasonably thoroughly, but I often think that I've explored reasonably thoroughly and have completely missed some obvious things, because I'm not good at eye for detail. Something that I've noticed even in the editing of this series, for example. I think it was maybe episode 2 before I noticed that I didn't have a hunger bar, and was wondering if it was as a result of a resource pack or whatever. Yeah. So there's lots of things that could be on the screen, and I'm recording all these episodes way ahead of time. I think only one episode is aired, and this episode number 12 that I'm recording right now. So if people are shouting advice to me in the comments, I apologize about not being able to react to your advice, which I'm sure is very good and useful. All right, so we're going to run in here. We had seen that there were some skeletons hiding behind a thing over here, and that was as far as I'd really gone into the dungeon. And so, trying to be aware of the fact there may be traps, and obviously this terrain is extremely treacherous. I'm just going to try to run in here, get some light in here, and get a sense of what we're going to be up against in this dungeon. I hear skeletons that are probably all around me at this point. There's one. Hey, buddy. Sadly, I lost the Infernizer. I do have a very broken down Smite 2 sword that I thought about repairing on the anvil. That's just a stone sword. And I decided it wasn't worth wasting an anvil use on a stone sword. Okay, let's imagine that that might be trapped. And if it is, I will want a clear path to run away from it. And so I'm going to do this. Maybe even overdo it a little bit. Oh, hey, Smite 2 sword. Speak of the devil, and the devil will appear. All right, well, that's handy. What else did it have? Fire aspect and unbreaking. The fire aspect I'm not sure if I'll love, but if it is skeletons as opposed to zombies, fire aspect might not be a bad thing. I see the spawner here. I'm going to go ahead and break it. I see that there's a creeper around the corner. I am going to deal with him at some point in the not-too-distant future. How about now? Super sniper. Oops. How did I miss him twice? I mean, I know I'm not great with the bow, but point blank, and even missing once is fine. But twice is just ridiculous. What's going on with you, Brian? Get better at the bow. All right, I hear all kinds of skittering. Oh, hey. All right, one thing at a time. He's probably going to die to the fire. So, nope, he didn't. All right, we'll go finish him off with the sword. Hey, buddy. Almost all the monsters in this game are my buddy. I don't know if anyone has noticed that before. I like saying, hey, buddy. This is not a very good staircase, so let's make it at least slightly better. I'm aware that I'm spawning monsters as a result of going slow here, but I'm willing. It doesn't seem too overpowering at the moment. Let's see if we can get some light in here. Let's break some of these things down a little bit more using my good pickaxe, but that's fine. I feel like, in general, one of the most overlooked aspects... Oops. Alright, forgot about the fact that that's going to go through a bit of food here. Oh, actually it didn't poison me all that long. I guess cave spiders are normally 7.5 seconds or something? Or is it 7.5? My brain is not functioning now in terms of how long on normal difficulty cave spiders normally poison you for. I feel like, yeah, having good terrain, both for escapability as well as just maneuverability, is something that's easy to overlook. People often focus on, just mobs and light and things like that, but terrain is a very important aspect. We see that a whole lot in games like Terraria as well. It sounds like there's a whole lot of mobs that are just kind of like through the wall over here behind where this chest was. And so in the interest of getting some light in there, while I'm kind of working my way down... Oh, I guess it's probably right through here. I just want to see if I could take a little shortcut and get some torches kind of in the wall over here. If I can. Alright, it looks like there's part of the dungeon over here. And... yeah, I think I'm okay with tunneling if basically you can kind of hear all the mobs and get a sense of, you know, I'm tunneling through the wall, not because I'm just tunneling, but because I hear that there's mobs over there. Alright, so I got a little bit more light over in that area. I can see it looks like just some normal zombies and different things, so I'm not too worried about it. I guess there's no reason not to have this sword in my one slot, since it's got smite and fire aspect. I guess the one disadvantage is that it's going to set some zombies on fire who might set me on fire, but I think I can live with that. And I don't think spiders who are on fire set you on fire in this version of the game. I can't remember if that's something that ever happened in the past or I expect to happen in the future. And let's see. Cave spiders, I think, deserve the bow and arrow, and I think there's a creeper over there as well. So we have this awesome weapon, we might as well use it. And I've got enough light over there now that... oh, crap, I did not see you. Alright, you can go away. I will eat some more delicious carrots. Because they are so delicious. And also because I need to heal. Oh, hello. Alright, well, that probably actually did me some good. See, the terrain, once again, I'm falling into these little holes. And it's just going to make it harder to aim my bow and different things, so... Alright, this guy's not going to see me. Can I kill you with one hit? Oh. Said he wasn't going to see me, and then he turns around and sees me. He's like, I'll show you, Brian. You think I don't see you just because this area is well lit? Haha! My AI says, go find the player and fight him. He's a very talkative spider. Alright, there's a cave spider over here as well. I think things are just about well enough lit. There's a tiny bit over here that could still use some more light. Darn it. Go away. I think basically right through this wall, if I put a torch here, nope, here. Can I reach there? I can't reach there. That is where I want the torch. Great. Now I don't think we'll have anything more spawning in the room. So I can just take out the stragglers. And it's kind of curious because I don't see... I guess there's somewhere to go on the right up here. I was going to say I don't see where to go next. But I guess that is it. And one more cave spider needs to meet the bow. There's another one. You too can meet the bow. The bow loves meeting new mobs. I guess he doesn't actually meet the bow, really. The bow is kind of far away and just sending him a greeting long distance. It's the arrow that he actually gets a chance to meet. And so I should really work on my commentary here. Because it's just downright incorrect. Alright, what is also incorrect is the amount of damage that I'm taking, so we're going to back off. Oh, I'm still spawning spiders over in here, too. I guess this spider spawner is kind of deeper back in this little cavey area than I realized. Let's do that. Let's take out the spawner itself. Great. Get the useful experience. Actually, I say get the useful experience. One of the reasons I was thinking about repairing that other Smite 2 sword that I had was because I have all these levels, and I don't have really anything to do with the levels yet. And so that's one thing I'm looking forward to, is getting some more books, or... I don't think, you know, an enchanting tables are pretty overpowered, and so I wouldn't expect that towards the end of the map, or maybe even not in the map at all. But getting some more books that I could actually use to take advantage of my levels would be a nice thing. Alright, but we managed to get through this room. It does look like it goes over here. I feel like we're already at a low level. Why 28? I guess we could go down a little bit further. And I guess that is what it's going to do. It's rather cramped here. But let's get our way down. Let's try to get light as soon as we can. Alright, there's multiple ways. I should probably place some blocks and close it off so we only have monsters attacking for 1 or 2 ways at a time. That seems like it would be prudent. So I'm going to close off this. Like so. And I will also close off the front way like so. It doesn't have to be completely closed off, but good enough. I want to get more blocks in the bar. I'm pretty sure I have another stack. Yeah, I have 64. Great. In the inventory, and let's head this way first. Seems good. All the zombies in the world are presumably going to come find me now. And, ooh, he dropped a enchanted golden helmet. I hear a baby zombie, and I know that I left one wide gap over here, and so I'm going to go close that up right now, so the baby zombie doesn't find me that way. And it looks like zombies are struggling to kind of get through here. This actually could be a really good location. Did I pick up that helmet? Fire protection 2, aqua affinity. It's still got more defense as a result of being gold than leather, I'm fairly certain. Alright, we're going to let him in. Just because I see him glitching. Oh, he set me on fire. What a guy. I guess I should have expected that. I forgot that this sword that I just switched to has the fire aspect on it. But we're going to get some light in there. We're going to close this back off for just a moment, and we're going to check out this way where we originally saw the creeper. Seems like it's a relatively narrow hallway. Maybe this is an easier way to go first. Just trying to take on only a small bit at a time so that I don't get overwhelmed. Because definitely getting overwhelmed by monsters is the thing that's been killing me in this map. I expect now that I have a fair bit of better armor, that is much, much, much less likely to happen. Because the more your armor rating goes up, effectively, not only does it cause you to take less damage, but also by virtue of the fact that you're taking less damage, it effectively kind of like makes your healing more powerful. Because if I eat a carrot and it heals me 2 hearts, at the beginning of the game, healing 2 hearts might, recover 1 hit's worth of damage. And after I've got good armor, healing 2 hearts might recover from like 4 hits worth of damage. And so there's kind of like this exponential increase in how much healing you're getting out of any given piece of food. I'm not sure how well I described that. But it's, I don't know, one of my pet theories about the way that Minecraft, I guess a lot of games, like armor ratings and healing kind of ramps up. This is a very convoluted dungeon. Okay, I finally found a spawner. That's good. That's where zombies were coming from. That should slow things down. This is just the second area, and so the fact that the dungeon so far has seemed relatively easy and that I've got potentially overpowered armor, I guess shouldn't be too surprising. But I've been, yeah, a little surprised at just how casual. I do see a chest back there. Just how casually I've been able to get through this area. And it's gotten a little quiet again. Hello. Let's use the super sniper on you. It's a little bit dangerous because there are still ways monsters can get to me from back there. This is like the most cramped dungeon I think I've ever recall playing in a CTM. I see that I'm about to run out of torches, which is not good. And a skeleton might have shot a creeper, and so I want to get really far back from there. Let's get more torches on the bar. Great. Still could be monsters behind me, but I think there would only be 1 or 2 if there are. I think I was wrong about the skeleton shooting the creeper, because I never heard an explosion. And, oh, I think I see the wool box actually over there. Alright, so the bad news is, one of the reasons I was coming down here was hoping to find emeralds. And once again, I'm just finding wool. It feels like the beginning of Zisto. Oh, he dropped an enchanted bow. I want that. I do have an enchanted bow, but I wouldn't mind having an extra. I want to see what it is. There was a creeper down there, so I want to get away from the creeper. Here comes the creeper. He's like, Brian, I want your autograph. I'm like, no autographs. This is not an open signing. Okay. Power 2, punch 1, unbreaking 1. That's a good backup bow. Oh, and someone dropped a book. Protection 2. Ooh! Protection 2. That is quite nice. I will continue forward right now at the moment, but that is worth putting on another piece of iron armor. I'm also going to open up the ceiling of this just a bit to make it a little bit more climbable. I hear the Enderman. Oh, okay, there's multiple Endermen over there, so that's not good. I'm going to also, yeah, get rid of these stairs that are making it hard to climb back up and down, because I want to be able to back up when I need to. Here's spider. It's probably a cave spider. Oh, no, it's just a big spider. All right, you're dead, sir. I see the creeper. I see a second creeper. Yeah, I feel like commentary at this point has been reduced to calling out the enemies that I'm seeing and what I'm doing to them, so let me try to find something else to talk about, make things a little bit more interesting. Overall, I think it's Render did a good job of kind of like hiding this whole dungeon area kind of underground, because I did not suspect when I walked into this area that this would be kind of hidden down here. And it's a very cramped dungeon, which is a style that I haven't seen before, but I think it works pretty well, especially for an early area. And yeah, I mean, overall, I'm finding this one enjoyable, I guess is my quick summary of it. Unlike the Cliffs area, which just kind of dragged on too long. This dungeon, yeah, for an early dungeon, I feel like is kind of just the right size. There's another guy who dropped a vines. I'm not sure why vines are a thing that monsters are dropping. I guess since ladders are a little bit expensive to make. Okay, I need to back up and eat some food. Vines might be an alternative of kind of like giving the player ladder-like things. I don't know, I might ask Render directly. Why the vines? But I think there's probably only like 2 more spawners in here. I do want to have this area kind of totally conquered, so I feel good about it. It looks like there's more. I guess that's just, it's not a catacombs, it's just a place to hide a cave spider spawner. Typical kind of Render thing, you've moved forward, but there's a little catacomb kind of back behind the staircase or back behind where you just came from. I might have just ran out of arrows. Let's check on that really quick. Yes, I believe I did. Yep, I'm just placing torches now. Okay. The good news is, I might have run out of arrows right at the moment where I just killed the last bad guy. Nope, there's still a creeper here. Fortunately, oh, there's multiple creepers here. Fortunately, he's standing inside a cobweb. His friend, however, is not. But there was a time before I had access to a bow and arrow where I did manage to kill bad guys, still even before then. And so I will do so once again, and I think that's probably the last spawner. There is an Enderman here, and I was looking back at my storage. I only have 1 Ender Pearl that I just got from the previous area, so I might have had, for some reason, all the Ender Pearls on me when I died earlier at some point. Because I don't seem to have any other Ender Pearls. This guy caught in the... I didn't realize that Endermen could get caught in spider webs. And that could be kind of a safe way to fight them. Alright, that's interesting. In any case, what I'm trying to say is, I thought I had a bunch of Ender Pearls, and it turns out I don't. And so that is sad. What is not sad is that we appear to have found the purple wool, and I'm wasting my efficiency 3 durability on my pickaxe in order to get to it, but let's grab, or sorry, magenta wool. I've called it the purple multiple times incorrectly. We'll grab the fireworks, go with it, and yeah, I guess head back home. There was a few more areas of this dungeon to explore, so after I drop off my inventory, I'm going to head back inside this dungeon and see if we can determine if there are any emeralds hidden inside it. And if not, I think we'll go looking for the emeralds in other portions of the Lumen Spire cavern. Yo! Yeah, da. I did not expect you there, creeper. Fortunately, I picked up an arrow somewhere on the way out of the cavern. That was scary. I am back at home, and magenta wool, kablam, goes there. So that is a success. Protection 2. I guess a helmet would last longer than boots, and even though I have a metal helmet right now, although I could add that, I have so many levels right now, I should really take advantage of them, and I could put Protection 2 and Feather Falling 2 on 1 pair of boots, and then have some much better boots. Yeah, I think that's probably actually the smart thing to do. So let me grab the iron and use some levels to do that. I've returned for a more thorough inspection of the dungeon. So let's see if we find anything that we missed the first time. Just going to go ahead and chop my way down here. So I think there is a bunch of spiders over here, but there's nothing like hidden behind the spider area that I can tell. We fought our way in this room. Here we were fighting a bunch of spiders. There were spiders over here as well, but there's nothing hiding back here. I was just thinking with the moss stone, it might be possible to hide a corner of the emerald box somewhere where the green against the green makes it not superbly visible. And so I might have walked right past it and missed it. And then over here, I never went straight through. I kind of blocked it off, and there's probably still zombies and zombie spawners in here. So let's go through the middle. It looks like there's actually a chest straight ahead in a configuration where I wonder if that one's a trap, actually, because you would see it kind of straight if you walked through the front main path. And otherwise, I'm not sure if you would see it. I don't know. Let's go check it out. Actually, we'll come back to that chest after we have cleared out all the zombies and other things out of this area, because there still are some bad guys. And if it might be a trap, I would prefer to only be dealing with the trap and not dealing with both a trap and some leftover zombies in the area. But in here, I don't see any signs of an emerald. And over here is where we walked around originally, and I think it's pretty thoroughly explored. I'll go ahead and open it up just to double check. So yeah, that all seems fine. I still heard a zombie over here, so let's deal with him. And the spawner that remains in this room. Say goodbye, zombies. Goodbye, Brian. That was the spawner talking to us. Alright, I don't see anything over here. I think this just circles around, yeah, to kind of like where you walk in. Like I said, it's very kind of tight, cramped dungeon. So back here at this crazy chest. Oh! I heard something go tick. I don't hear anything exploding, but I think I might have set off a... I definitely set something off, because there's some redstone. Did this trap not work? It was well hidden. I think there was just one piece of tripwire here that maybe caused a block update. I'm not even exactly sure what happened. And here is all of the kind of exposed redstone. Or it might have been... Is there a cave spider spawner? Is it a player sensor back here? Since I do hear a spider, maybe that's what's going on. And if there's TNT or something back here, I still need to worry about that as well. That looks like something for carrying a redstone signal, perhaps. Alright, what do we have? Dispenser that's now empty, so maybe it spawned the cave spider? Okay. Oh, I forgot to get arrows again. I'm guessing maybe it was just a dispenser, or a couple of dispensers that had cave spider eggs in them, who spawn... It seems like they were pointing to spawn them right here, though. Is this right below the chest? Looks like there's some other thingy going on here. Is that the chest right there? That is the chest right there. Oh, it's got some nice stuff. An iron sword. I haven't made myself an iron sword. I expect some people might be asking why I haven't done that. And it's mostly because I don't feel like an iron sword is much more valuable than a stone sword. In this version of Minecraft, or really any version of Minecraft. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what all was going on with that trap chest. But in any case, it was not too threatening. And I guess we'll go back down to the bottom layer and make sure we didn't miss anything in the bottom layer, but I don't see any emeralds here. And so I suspect the emeralds have got to be back up in the main portion of Lumenstyre Cavern, and I don't know where I'm going to look for them. Actually, there is one small portion of this dungeon that we haven't explored, which is the entrance. The main entrance was having you kind of like come down this shaft, and instead I just dug my own side entranceway in because I didn't trust it. But I don't see anywhere that one could hide an emerald anywhere inside there either. So I'm going to go back to the monument and re-gear really quickly, make sure I get some more arrows, and then we'll start looking around this whole cavern and trying to find where the emeralds could be hidden. Area, Lumenspire Cavern, Emeralds 6 through 9. So 6, 7, 8, and 9 have got to be in here. And I feel like I've been over the entire cavern at this point. I know that's not actually true. I haven't looked very much up near the ceiling, for one. And also, the place over near where we got most of our enchanted books from zombies, there's also a spot with a bunch of spider webs that I really never kind of, I don't know, finished off attacking or took on. And so let's go over there first, just in case somehow those spider webs are somehow, like, hiding a little area or something. There's a lot also, like, there's monsters spawning up here. Maybe I should light this up, too. If we're going to be thorough, we should probably try to be thorough. I really haven't gone, like, across this portion. Although I'm sure there would be a lighting queue. I mean, the emeralds, the little chamber with the emeralds has a piece of glowstone in it, I'm pretty sure. And so there ought to be some light coming from wherever there's going to be an emerald chest. And also, you know, they're bright green, and so they ought to be visible. But I have had monsters falling on my head a few times when I've been over here, so it is good to light this up kind of regardless. And I guess I can just go down here. If I take a tiny bit of fall damage, it's okay because I have carrots. Nom 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 nom. So straight ahead over here is the place I was talking about that has some spider webs that I really hadn't explored. So let's go ahead and light up this area and figure out what's up with those spider webs, other than, you know, the obvious. There's a spider spawner here. So we'll go ahead and take that out. Goodbye, spider spawner. And, okay, there is a bunch of gravel here, so let's be careful and prefer to place the torches on non-gravelly bits. So that's one of the few spots in the whole cavern that I know that I had not lit up. If I'm... Ooh, alright, that's just a creeper. I was like, I see something green. It is not the emerald I seek. Sadly, that was dangerous because the gravel might have fallen on my head right there. Let's finish off. I guess this creeper's already taken a lot of damage. So I can just finish him off with the sword. Oh, alright, there's a spawner over here. There's a whole area over here, actually, that I have not visited. So let's visit it. Because I think I would have gotten rid of that lava if I had realized it before. Yeah, okay, there is some little bits of this cavern that I haven't explored. So maybe we will find what we seek as a result. So if I go over here, let's get rid of this. Oh, there's like a, there's like a little cubbyhole over there. You see it? Okay, first off, before we even deal with this, there was a spawner somewhere right around here. There it is. So let's get rid of the spawner. Say goodbye, zombies. Great. And then let's go to the cubbyhole. I bet you the cubbyhole is going to have one of the emeralds because, well, what do we have? Oh my goodness. There's a, oh, look at this. Is that light blue? How was this here the whole time and I missed it? Probably because of the fact that you're not very good at looking for things, Brian, and we've just been over this. Wow. I mean, this is amazing. Alright, I could have bad guys coming at me from behind since I see there's a creeper over here. So let me make sure that I've checked my 6 a little more thoroughly before I go running in there. Alright, this was unexpected, but I guess since we have found it and it doesn't look like it's going to be too difficult. Is that really a wool? Is there some other type of trap that I haven't foreseen? I mean, obviously there's all the cobwebs at the bottom, and I saw at least one spider spawner in the corner over here. If I were to take a water bucket and do this, what exactly happens to all those cobwebs? Looks like they're all going to go away. They're just normal spiders. Oh, normal spiders who are dropping books. Hello. Efficiency 2, yes! Nice. This pickaxe, I'm going to switch back to it now. Was getting low. I could repair it, but I don't have that much iron. But the ability to make another one makes me feel good, because then I can combine them into an efficiency 3 and all kinds of good stuff. I'm going to do this really quick. Zombie, you're top priority, really. But I have enough arrows that I don't mind killing some spiders as well. And the spiders actually drop some gravel, or not gravel, flint, which would enable me to make some more arrows. I have plenty of gravel that I could farm for the flint, I guess, as well. That's right, I've got that efficiency shovel, or fortune shovel. It's fortune and efficiency. It's an everything shovel. It's like the uber shovel of awesomeness that would allow me to get more arrows relatively easily. And I've just been too lazy to do it, but I have an overflow of feathers, and so I should really do that again. It's the placing of the gravel. It's when you have an inventory full of gravel and you just like place it back in the ground. That's the part that gets you. Alright, this looks like a relatively straightforward room, he says, taking damage. Okay, I'll probably make some cuts and just work my way in here. Okay, let's try another get rid of the web run, as well as a lighting run. Got a little bit of light over there. Oh crap! Oh, I ran in the lava! Oh my gosh! Oh, now I'm in a spot that is not lit. So there could be other monsters back here. And I don't have my water bucket anymore. Alright, that was not clever. I was like, okay, I'll just go take care of this off camera, basically. Nope. Nope. Oh, and I just, alright. My And I see a creeper over here. Darn it. Okay. Alright, you need to die. You need to die. I need to eat some food. Oh, my sword just broke on me, is the words that couldn't come out of my mouth. This is a smite sword. I do have a Bane of Arthropods book, but it's really... is it really worth putting a Bane of Arthropods on something just to fight this one little area? I don't know. But what I do know... Oh, is there... There's a chest right there, too, that I'm definitely not good at looking at things, like, at all. Because every time I turn around, there is something else that I've missed. Baby zombies like me! You missed me, Brian! Oh my goodness. I'm guessing that chest is either going to have coal or set off a trap. Alright. I'm going to do what I did in a previous area when there was something like this, which is to box it off so that I can't accidentally just back into the lava like I just did momentarily ago. I lost my helmet, so I have a little bit less armor, but I still am pretty well armored. And honestly, most of this room should be just about safe. Oh, there's a witch in here. Great. Thanks for nothing, witch. Just as I say the room is safe, you go and appear. The good news is, I think you were stuck in a web. Alright. That's plenty of light in the room. I'll go kill the witch with my bow. I'll kill any other straggling monsters that are here. We'll go obtain what is inside this box. And we'll move on with our lives. Sounds like a plan, right? It's the best plan I've heard all day. Alright, what do we got? Oh! Wind Slicer. Knockback to looting 1. Grand treasure chest. And a couple of golden apples. Alright. So, once again, not as I was expecting. It is some nice loot. Happy about that. I'm also willing to risk it by opening this chest, which I don't think could be a trap. Yeah, it's just coal. Alright, great. I will take all the coal. Thank you very much. And... Oh! I was just about to say, and I think we might have to end this episode without accomplishing a goal. I found one. I found one. It's hidden in the back of this stalactite. It is very visible once I'm over in this area. And if I wanted to get up there, I could probably just get up there right now. I've made my way over to the emerald chest, and it's emerald number 7. All right, 6 through 9. We found one of them. Thank goodness. I feel like this was a little bit of kind of a silly, happy-go-lucky episode for me. I was kind of playing a little sloppy, but kind of just having fun and enjoying myself. But I'm glad I finally found one of the 4 emeralds that are hiding in this area. Having found one, I don't think you would hide more than one in another stalactite, although it is possible. But at least I have a sense of one type of place. Oh, there might be something at the top of that lava flow right up there, actually. I climbed up to the top of that lava flow, and look what I found. There's like a whole region up here. This actually could be really good. This might be the thing I originally set out for, which is a new direction to go. There's mushrooms in here. Brown mushrooms. Presumably the red mushrooms will come later on. In a kind of legendary-like way? Interesting. This is all that's up here. I was hoping that this was going to lead to more places. This is the lava flow that I was going to investigate. And yeah, I am just going to do this. I guess I will try to pick up the mushrooms that I uproot. But I wonder then what is going to be inside of this chest, just in case this room blows up. Let's make sure I have a quick escape path. I basically just made a ladder up right over here. And I think I have enough of an escape path that I could run out over here, probably. I don't actually think this one's going to be trapped. This seems more like a secret than a trap. And indeed, it has some nice things. The bow. Yeah, just an empty bow. Alright, I guess I should have found this earlier on. Well, darn, I was really hoping that this was going to be another area or another emerald. But perhaps we will make more progress next time. Back at the monument, just to finish things off, we found emerald number 7, so we'll put it in the chest. 6, 8, and 9 apparently are somewhere else hidden in Lumenspire Caverns. And as I was walking back, I did spy at least some other possible places that we ought to look, but we can do that next time. I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Myriad Caves by renderXR. Bye-bye.